My name is Emily Merson. I'm the Executive Director of AIFS Abroad, and I'm based here in the United States. So the AIFS Abroad Green Initiative has three core components. We have environmental education, sustainability education that's very authentic to the place. We have the general climate change education, but then very specific and culturally appropriate climate change information and sustainability education in each city. Then we have our carbon offsets. Unfortunately, we live in a world where to go abroad, you still need to fly on a plane. We know that unfortunately, a single round trip flight to pretty much anywhere from the United States is going to be almost as much as one person's carbon quota for the year. So this is a really big issue. And then the third part is really looking at ourselves in the mirror and saying, how big is our footprint? What is our carbon footprint as an organization? And how can we audit that and then reduce our overall carbon emissions as a company? So we've taken a lot of very significant steps to make sure that that is a part of what we do and constantly each year moving forward. The Canny Accord is critical. It's a critical thing for the world and for our industry. So we were signers 2 years ago. We were the first and we still remain the largest provider who has signed the accord, and we're also a champion.
What's great about AIFS being committed to sustainability is that your voice is a big voice in our industry. And so you can really make a big difference and have a big impact, because obviously there are smaller organizations, but like a lot of people might not relate to, small organizations that are just like about sustainability, because this industry was not born out of a sustainability idea. And so I think it's a transformative journey that you're going through that can inspire a lot of other providers and organizations and institutions. So that is, to me, what is the most important thing you're doing at the moment.
In 2023, something that we've been working on for quite a while, but really important, think about where we control all of the operations on site. So Florence, Italy is one of our biggest sites. We send thousands of students a year to Florence. We have our own global education there. We also have a center there. And that center is in an historic building. So it's a palazzo, it's a Renaissance building. It's very beautiful, very historic. It's got significance to the city. But we, with our partner and our directors there in Florence, have really embraced this idea of being an example of a green global education center. So working with UNESCO in the city of Florence, they're very important, obviously, thinking about the cultural sustainability, the environmental sustainability, and they're also an educational organization. So we felt that in Florence, working on this as an example of a green hub where we're starting to change our business practices in that city, starting to become more green, how could we actually get this historic site to become carbon neutral? These are the kinds of questions we've been asking ourselves, but in partnership with UNESCO, we've actually developed curriculum. So it's more than just a concept, it's more than just a discussion, it's now available to students. And so the students are able to take part in a UNESCO volunteer-oriented course. We partnered with them to design it. So they're going to be seeing what it's like in Florence to deal with some of the major issues. We do know that not every organization thinks about the cultural sustainability of their programs. We know that Florence has too many American study abroad students. We know that that has a terrible impact on the cultural quality and authenticity of a city like Florence. So we don't want to be part of the problem, but we also, when we have students who are on our program, we want to give them the gift of being part of the solution. I feel that we are doing groundbreaking work, and I think that that's really unique for an organization that has had such a long story to continue to see ourselves as fresh and new and emerging and continuing to push the boundaries in the field and be an inspiration to others, because it is a long history and it has a lot of components to it. But we don't stop thinking that next year's a new year and let's do something new.